The rain over Hamburg's port of Altona smelled of diesel and saltwater, but to Julian Vance, it smelled like €400,000. Standing in the shadow of a rusted shipping container, Julian adjusted his glasses, looking every bit like the unassuming, mild-mannered IT consultant he pretended to be. In his palm rested a hand-sized, black box frequency grabber, a tool he had custom-coded himself. Across the dimly lit cobblestone alley, a brand-new Porsche 911 Turbo S chirped softly as its owner, a high-ranking city magistrate, walked into a waterfront restaurant. The rain over Hamburg's port of Altona smelled of diesel and saltwater, but to Julian Vance, it smelled like €400,000. Standing in the shadow of a rusted shipping container, Julian adjusted his glasses, looking every bit like the unassuming, mild-mannered IT consultant he pretended to be. In his palm rested a hand-sized, black box frequency grabber, a tool he had custom-coded himself. Across the dimly lit cobblestone alley, a brand-new Porsche 911 Turbo S chirped softly as its owner, a high-ranking city magistrate, walked into a waterfront restaurant. Julian didn't break a window or hotwire a single cable. As the magistrate pressed his key fob to lock the vehicle, Julian's device intercepted the rolling radio code mid-air, clone mapping the key in under 3 seconds. Less than 2 minutes later, Julian was gliding smoothly down the autobahn toward an unmarked garage in the industrial outskirts of Rotterdam. For 3 years, Julian had operated as a phantom across Western Europe. His process was clinical: steal luxury vehicles via relay attacks and signal jamming equipment, take them to a network of black market workshops, clone their vehicle identification numbers, VINs, using forged registration papers from corrupt foreign officials, and sell them through legitimate-looking online dealerships to unsuspected high-end buyers. To the world, Julian was a solitary genius driven by greed. But Detective Chief Inspector Hannah Meyer of the Bundeskriminalamt, BKA, knew better. Greed leaves a paper trail, and phantoms always make one emotional mistake. The break came during an investigation into a silver Mercedes-AMG stolen from a high-security garage in Berlin. Inspector Meyer noticed a pattern. Every stolen car had its GPS tracking system disabled through a specific, highly sophisticated software exploit that bypassed factory security without triggering an alarm. It wasn't just crime, it was an inside job. Meyer tracked the software's unique signature back to a software patch leaked 2 years prior from the IT department of a major European automotive security firm. The lead engineer on that project had mysteriously vanished after his 6-year-old daughter was diagnosed with an ultra-rare, non-treatable neurological condition requiring millions in experimental trial treatments in Switzerland. That engineer was Julian Vance. As investigators probed deeper, tapping Julian's encrypted communications and pulling bank records from offshore accounts, the mystery deepened into a betrayal. Julian wasn't acting alone, nor was he keeping the money. The millions generated from the stolen supercars were being funneled into a medical research trust, and the man authorizing the experimental clinical trials in Zurich was none other than Magistrate Karl Richter, the very man whose Porsche Julian had stolen in Hamburg. Richter had been blackmailing Julian for years, leveraging his position to clear shipping manifests at the docks while forcing Julian to execute the thefts to fund his own covert pharmaceutical investments. The stolen Porsche in Hamburg had been Julian's desperate attempt to plant evidence against Richter, intentionally leaving a secondary tracker active inside the vehicle for Inspector Meyer to find. When the BKA raided the Rotterdam garage, they didn't find a cold-hearted criminal syndicate. They found a father caught in a web of extortion, surrounded by diagnostic equipment, holding a flash drive containing the complete ledger of Magistrate Richter's corrupt empire. Automobile theft and vehicle cloning are sophisticated global industries, but understanding how thieves operate allows both owners and prospective buyers to protect themselves. How to protect your vehicle from theft. Block relay attacks. Store electronic key fobs in a signal-blocking Faraday pouch or box when at home. Thieves use signal boosters to capture fob frequencies from inside your house and unlock cars parked outside. Use physical deterrents. Combine digital security with visible physical locks, such as a heavy-duty steering wheel lock or brake pedal lock. Thieves often avoid vehicles requiring time-consuming physical effort. Disable keyless entry. Many modern vehicles allow owners to turn off keyless proximity entry through the dashboard settings, requiring a manual button press to unlock. Install aftermarket tracking. Place a secondary, hidden GPS or Bluetooth tracker inside the vehicle in an unusual location, not the OBD port, to track the car if primary systems are disabled. How to avoid buying a stolen or cloned vehicle. Verify VIN matching. Check that the vehicle identification number, VIN, on the dashboard matches the VIN on the driver's door jamb, engine block, registration papers, and history report. Run a comprehensive history report. Use official registry databases, such as Carfax or National Police databases, to check if the vehicle has been reported stolen or has conflicting mileage records. Inspect the title and paperwork. Be cautious of sellers who present duplicate titles, demand cash-only payments, or insist on meeting in public parking lots rather than a verifiable home or business address. Get an independent physical inspection. Have a certified mechanic inspect the OBDII port for signs of tampering and verify that the ECU, engine control unit, internal VIN matches the physical frame VIN. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more gripping true crime stories and high-stakes criminal exposures. Now, we want to hear from you. If you were put in Julian's shoes, would you have taken the same risk to save a family member, or was there another way out? Drop your thoughts in the comments below.